What do you call a Viking who can predict the future? Norse Strodamus. Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday, and thank you for being here with me tonight, my friends. We've got Lucent Jelly first in chat tonight, and a few lurkers with us. And welcome back. Welcome back to the Mask, Night 2, first playthrough, Night 1. Night one was spent playing the game on hard mode, and I was actually making pretty good progress up until one particular boss that's just a brick wall that I could not move beyond. But since I couldn't beat it on night one, we now play instead on the default difficulty, which is normal mode, with 4 lives instead of 3. I believe I also turned the lives down before. So, default settings tonight. Depending on how beating the game goes, if I do beat it, I do reserve the right to attempt another hard mode conquering if I feel like that's necessary later on. But spoiler alert, probably won't. Thank you for the resub, Jelly. Thank you for the, what is that, 46 months? That's it's pretty close. That's almost a year. Strange. A random time to share, but it worked. We'll dive right in. So I'm not sure how many levels this game has. I think probably 6 to 8. I think I decided 8. I don't remember how to play. Run, sneak, and we've got a couple other moves as well. Okay. Well, I'll just do my best. First run's a warm-up run, right? So... time for some spicy ramen. I believe I talked about that. So this is my first playthrough of this game. I did sample this game along with Jelly several years ago, like I think more than a decade ago. Jelly and I randomly played it one afternoon, but we didn't get... I think I collected that thing on the right-hand side of the screen by by punching specifically to the left. That should not be like that. We sampled this game randomly one afternoon and had a lot of fun with it. We played the Mask and we ate some super spicy ramen noodles. And now for Jelly, oh, was it beef? Was it not spicy? I thought it was those. I thought it was those red ones that we always eat. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was beef. In my memory, it was spicy too, though. Anyway, it was definitely ramen noodles. We played this and we ate ramen noodles, and now the two things are forever fused in Jelly's memory, even though it only happened once. And I don't think we could have played this for too terribly long, because, like I said, I don't think we beat the second stage. I've made it further than that now. I made it up to, I think, stage 5 on night 1 on the stream. Good luck and good night for now. Hey, thank you, Jelly. Much appreciated. Sleep well, and I'll see you in a couple hours. Just trying to see if I could punch through the wall. If you take the correct path, you can skip a big chunk of this level. I don't want to do that because I want the extra points for extra 1-ups. But there is a speedrunner's path. If you are in a place of higher competency than I have yet reached. Why? Why would I break that open? Nope, nope. That was so expensive. It cost me so much magic. It cost me so much magic to fight those clocks. Yeah, this part right here, so instead of going in this window, you could just high jump here and you can save yourself everything that I just went through. Looking for stuff hidden behind the scenery. Get our extra life. Let's go. think there's actually an enemy up here. Did that hurt? No. This clock is the worst. Rip. Hey, Bat, good to see you. You're always playing awesome retro games. Hey, thank you. I try to, I try to make some reasonable picks. I have pretty mixed feelings about this game so far. It's a little janky, but it has some really nice high points. Like, it looks great. Your moveset is cool. I kind of hit a point with it on night 1 though, where I got to a boss that was just a brick wall. Just I'm completely puzzled as to what to even do. So my heart's a little guarded because of that. Whenever I'm in a situation where I don't know how to make progress, like, it hurts. Hey, Pokemons, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. I feel like I've had the game volume a bit too low, but I want to be careful not to overcorrect. There we go. That jump is tricky. I don't really know that you're supposed to be able to make that jump. I feel like they kind of made the beam the way they did to prevent you from doing that, but they didn't do a good enough job, if that's what they were aiming for. Back at the mask? Alrighty then. That's the wrong movie. Does Jim Carrey not say that in like all of his movies? I thought that was like his I'll be back. I've got to be on the lookout because there are secrets hidden in the levels that I really need to collect. And I don't... I've slept since the last time we played this. Night 1 of this game, by the way, was like 2 weeks ago. So, I'm really rusty tonight. I thought that pipe was supposed to take me to a boss, not here. That's Pet Detective. I feel like the 1-up that I just got, I feel like sometimes that 1-up is there and sometimes it isn't. And the game can't really make up its mind. What? Bogus! Oh. Well, good thing that 1-up decided to be there this time, but... I don't think I ever saw Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. I don't think I ever saw the movie all the way through. I think I've only seen clips of it, and I don't think I've seen the second one at all. Oh, okay, this is unacceptable, the way this is going. They really like to hide stuff behind the foreground in this game. It's actually quite obnoxious. Like, the way they hid this teleporter here. You can't see it at all. There's an invisible platform that I'm on right now. And then there's a teleporter if you press up. So, like, anytime you can't see... your character, you just have to be mashing up as you move along, just in case there's a hidden teleporter. It's not very cool. Oh! Did you get to the picture I posted in your Discord? I'm not used to Nintendo having bugs. Aside from ones you collect. Yeah, I did. I saw it right as I was sending the let's go message, so I didn't have time to, like, interact with it or anything. But yeah, that was I definitely saw a few glitches in Breath of the Wild, but I don't recall ever being stuck in the ground like that. Hey Stubby, welcome in. If this game was like the comics, then this would be a very different kind of game. Yes, I've heard that the comics are really dark and violent. the only real extreme violence in this game is the violence that it makes you want to perform. when the jankiness gets too frustrating. She popped back into existence. Due to the amiibo, I always have a backup Epona now, in case she's lost forever in the Shadow Realm. That's one aspect of Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom I never cared for at all. The horses. I more or less completely ignored their existence in Breath of the Wild and in Tears of the Kingdom. The only time I ever interacted with horses was when it was necessary for a quest. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe in our Tears of the Kingdom playthrough, I believe when we did Tears of the Kingdom on the stream, that I did one quest that was heavily horse-focused, and I had overwhelmingly negative things to say about it. This machine boss is super annoying. And what's really cool about it is, spoiler alert, we fight a second one in just a couple minutes. What? Oh. Yep. I decided to do these playthroughs with no teleportation unless absolutely necessary. Someone in the chat told me that they did Tears of the Kingdom with no teleporting, which sounds like a nightmare to me. Good luck to you. I like a good like wild challenge like that, but that's I think that's well beyond what I could endure. Oh, but yeah. If I was gonna go no teleporting, yeah, horses would be mandatory. Oh, please. I don't even need that item that I just picked up. It's just my inability to not grab a collectible when I see it. No, there's nothing. Oh my goodness. There we go again. This was the game, by the way. I've forgotten. I was telling someone last week that I'd played a game recently where when your character punches, an enemy can come along and hit you in your hand after you punched and you take damage. And it was this game. I couldn't think of what game it was. I just remembered being mad about it. It's this one. Like if I punch that wrecking ball, then it hurts me. Because the enemy is not the enemy is not weak in that spot. But like you are, like when I punch and extend my hand, my damage hitbox extends, which I mean makes sense in a way because like my hand is part of me, sure, but like that's typically your hurt box doesn't typically reach out toward enemies. It's time consuming, that's kind of the point, just to chill. I remember spending months in Spider-Man 2 just swinging around for fun. Got really good at all the tricks. I could slingshot, go through holes, dive under the train tracks, you name it. If I love a game, I want to maximize my time with it. I mean, fair enough. That's, I mean, that's the whole reason that I do challenge runs of stuff sometimes, right? Is to purposely stretch out the time. So, yeah, I can get it. It's just that for me, like, those games are already super massive and they eat up so much time that, extending the time for me for games like that is kind of unthinkable. But yeah, I could understand why you would do it. There we go. Doggo rescued. Finding the doggos is very important. That gives us extra health, like permanent health upgrade. Doggo's like a heart container and a magic container. Because see, now my max health and my max magic, though you can't see that right now because I use some. But my max health is now 550 instead of 500. Very important. Very important to find the doggos. I don't think there's one in stage 1, but I think there's one in every other stage. I have not seen one in stage 1, and I've been through it a few times. No less than 800 hours will do. I'm coming up on 1500 for Ocarina. Don't ask me how. I just keep replaying it. I don't know how this happened. My most played game in my life is probably Animal Crossing New Horizons. There's a lot of games that I've played over and over again a whole lot of times, but they tend to be shorter games. So, you know, like for Ghosts and or for Super Ghouls and Ghosts, like that game's about an hour long. So, for me to put 1,000 hours in, I have to play it 1,000 times, and I don't think I'm quite there. Several hundred, yes. 1,000. I think I'm still probably a long ways off. Yeah, you guessed it. Yeah, New Horizons, I think I put 1,200 hours into that. I don't think anything else is... I don't think there's anything else that's really been close to that amount of time for me. I remember this is a boss, okay. I was gonna say, I remember this is a boss, I don't remember how to fight him. But here we go. There's a lot of stuff that you just kind of try and cheese with Tornado. Put 3,000 hours into Oblivion? RE4 is a short game I really like, it's fun to play here and there. I haven't done that one yet, but definitely want to. I want to play... I want to do all of the Resident Evils, like 1 through, or 0, I guess 0 through 4, on the stream at some point. I don't know that I'll do beyond RE4. Because I hear not very great things about 5 and 6. Which it doesn't necessarily make them an absolute deal breaker, but because I play a lot of stuff I hear not great things about. But that sort of in combination with how new they are. And then like 7 and 8 I think are just purely a case of being too new. They might also be just too extreme content-wise for my taste as well. I don't really know. 5 and 6 are good games, but they're not focused on horror anymore. They're shooters with horror themes. If you like action games, you'll like RE4. If you like puzzles and exploration, you'll like 0 through 3. So I'm very familiar with Resident Evil, with the Resident Evil 1 remake. on the GameCube, and I'm very familiar with Resident Evil 2 on the N64. So I'm not completely, like, novice to the series. But yeah, I've never done the original one. I've never done a full playthrough of 0, and I've never played 3 at all. I know a little bit about 3. I watched a friend play most of it once. So, like, you would think that it was kind of spoiled for me, but that was like 2 decades ago now, so. And hanging out while a game is being played doesn't quite lock it in the memory the same way playing it yourself does. Original 3 is terrifying. As an 8-year-old kid, I told my parents, I don't care what you do with this disc, just get rid of it. I have to be careful, because if I go through the wrong warps, like sometimes these teleporters are one-way trips. So if I go through the wrong one at the wrong time, I might lock myself out of collecting something really important. EpiPen, welcome in. This isn't Jump King. I thought something was wrong. I thought... this didn't seem like the Jump King I remembered. Keeping the streak alive, right on. Doggo acquired. Look at that. By the way, I talked about hidden teleporters. This one here is not only behind the wall, but you have to jump. It's out of view, and you have to jump. How in the world did I ever find this? I haven't looked any of these up, by the way. These hidden teleporters, I've only found them just on this playthrough, blind. How I managed to find this, I cannot explain. I think that was the first one I found, too. So, like, when I found that one, I didn't even, like... teleporters being hidden behind the, foreground was not even a concept that was on my radar yet. These enemies take a lot of hits. It's like a beat-em-up. It's like a beat-em-up game where you just have to wail on the enemies for hours. Where even is that alarm sound coming from? I don't understand. Oh, up there? This doesn't take me up there, does it? Oh, it does. I misunderstood the level layout. Alright, I think this takes me to the boss. That surprise animation with the skull popping out is pretty incredible. Oh, please stop. I know the trick to this guy. I know the trick to this guy is just to wail on him with the hammer, but I can't find the rhythm. There we go. Nope. I spoke too soon. Why is this so difficult? Oh no, this is miserable. I don't know what is going wrong. I've defeated this guy so many times. And it's not working. Oh my goodness, that was horrible. Alright, so I have cleared this level as well. This level is a real pain, though. I've only defeated the boss here, I think, twice, and it's really tough, and I really don't understand it. My strategy for the boss is to try and keep him in a very particular pattern, but it's super slow. I like the background here. I like the clouds with the full moon. They, at least they did a good job with that. Okay, tornado's actually not the best way to fight that guy. It's, wasteful. I should be using the hammer. I just didn't remember that until right now. Oh, it cost me more than I gained going in here. And it won't let me leave. Oh, I missed the jump there. That alarm clock noise. There are entirely too many alarm clocks in this game. Those clocks missed the QA during testing. I was rolling my eyes not at the comment, but at the clock hitting me twice in a row. But I was just trying to just go past it and not interact at all. And then I got hit twice. So I'm probably not going to have the best time with this boss. I think this guy is dropping Molotov cocktails, but they look like banana peels. This is the pattern that I need to maintain with the boss, by the way. But it's very, very slow. Also, if I go too quickly and I punch one of those Molotovs, then it damages me. Oh, hang on. I should at least try to use, because I don't fight him with magic. Otherwise, I should at least try to use the tornado. Actually, this is destroying me. I should not do that. Notice how the hammer doesn't even hurt him. It just goes right through. Isn't that awful? Hey, VHS. Great to see you. I have a working VCR, but I have very, very, very few VHS tapes. Like almost zero. I think the only thing I might have on VHS is the Super Mario Brothers movie. But I've been tempted sometimes because I've got a couple of thrift shops that still sell VHS tapes, and they're like less than $1 a piece. And sometimes I'm tempted to start rebuilding a VHS collection. Fortunately, Jelly has the good sense to discourage me. I didn't own too many films, even on DVD. Like, I might have had, like, I don't know, 20 or 30 DVDs. Until last year. Two years ago, roughly. No, I think just one. I started building up a physical media collection, and now I've got like 600 DVDs. Really cool thing about this boss fight is I'm about to die, and all the damage I've done is going to be reset. Look at how long this is taking me. Sorry, I can't really look away from this boss fight. I will get to you very shortly. my goodness. Oh, remember what I just said? All my progress on that boss has been reset. What a nightmare. Used to have a VHS collection. I lived in Oregon. I have one tape now, but no VCR. 600 is a nice library. Yeah, I mean, it's overwhelmingly like children's movies. I wanted to build up a good like physical media library for Baby Man. Say overwhelmingly, but it's probably about half. Just you know, once it started I have a very strong like I can be kind of obsessive sometimes. I have a very strong like collecting bug. If I get one of something that I know is part of a set, I have a strong desire to seek out and piece together the complete set. I love physical media because no ads. Definitely. Boss fight. Yeah, this boss fight is horrible. This the boss reminds me of the crow from Earthworm Jim. The way that he like has the way he's bad at flying makes me think of that character. Is this game good? Yeah, it's not the worst, but it is frustratingly janky. And there's some like I mean like this is horrific. Those will come in handy. I went through my entire DVD collection last year or two. I was surprised how quickly it went. As in, like, watching the entire collection. Yeah, I definitely haven't watched the overwhelming majority of what I have, but, you know, hopefully we'll make time for most of it. A lot of the time I was doing something like vacuuming or cooking. Yeah, I mean, I when it comes to like when it comes to like watching something, it's pretty much always well, it's usually a multitasking sort of thing. I hedged a little bit there, but really I shouldn't have because I was gonna say I'm usually not working on something when Jelly and I watch something together, but usually when Jelly and I watch something together, it's when we're having dinner, so we kind of are still multitasking. But yeah, I thought it would be. I mean, I just like physical media, right? I like the convenience and the security that physical media offer you. Like, I like that with physical media, you actually own what you buy. So, like, I'm very much, you know, a big fan of physical media. But I thought for, I thought for Baby Man, it's also good too, because, yeah, like, the no ads thing has occurred to me. I figure it's probably wise if I am in the habit of reducing the amount of advertisements that he's exposed to in his entertainment. Uh, oh yeah, yeah. I had a Kindle. I mean, I technically still do, but it's the battery in it has to be replaced. The rechargeable battery has gone completely bad. Um, I think I could buy a replacement battery and repair it, but I don't know. I really have enjoyed using it in the past, but I do prefer to have a physical book still. I've been mostly in a long drought when it comes to like putting in serious reading time. Hey, Kiss Army, welcome in. Thank you for joining us tonight. Welcome to the Mask. I'm struggling, not doing particularly well at the moment. This is a super tedious and difficult boss, and I think I'm about to game over here. Seem to be doing okay with it. Nah, I keep dying. I keep dying. I know the pattern, but the boss has so much health that I can't consistently execute it for long enough. Sadly. I have defeated this boss before, just not tonight yet. There's got to be a better way of doing this, too. It's just that it's so difficult to experiment because you die so quickly. You can die so quickly. He does so much damage. So, like, experimentation is super risky with no guarantee of reward. And, like, I have a pattern. Like, I have a thing that I know works because I have defeated him like this before. It's just it takes a long time. Yeah, I think it's a Molotov cocktail that he's throwing at me. Because, like, it looks like a bottle. I think those are flames. Oh, no, I think you're right. I don't think that's a flame, because it's coming out of the wrong place. I think it is just trash. I think it's a bottle and a banana peel. I thought it was a Molotov cocktail, because I thought that was a flame coming out. I even said earlier, I said that flame looks like a banana peel. Hey, that flame looks like a banana peel. You mean that flame that is a banana peel? Oh my. Why would they make this take so long? It's horrible. Well, see, that's the thing. I don't know. Because I do things blind, so, like, I don't know if this is the best way or not, because I'm not allowed to look up or have anyone tell me a better way to do it. I have to just live with my best idea, and unfortunately, my best idea seems to be not very good. Hey, Greg, welcome in. It would almost certainly be quicker to defeat this guy if I knew how to use my magic powers against him. But Because, like, we have, like, a tornado and a hammer, right? But the thing is that the hammer just goes right through him, almost like he's immune to it. And the tornado doesn't really work because I still take damage from the trash he drops. And I can't work him into a stun lock pattern. Or I haven't managed to figure out how, if you can. I know he's not technically immune to the hammer. I know I've hit him with it before, but you have to get so close to him and time it so precisely. At least that's the way it seems. That he might as well be immune to it. With just a regular attack, his hitbox is like too high up on his body. I can't actually get the hammer to land where it needs to. Oh, I thought that was it. He did something different. I thought he was gonna fall over defeated. I'm gonna fall over defeated. This goes on forever. It never ends. They really couldn't give this boss a health bar. I can't stand this. Every movie seems to have at least one game based off of it, Greg says. It'd be nice to have one of my cats down here with me during the stream. But I stream out of the basement, and our basement's only like half finished. And the unfinished portion of the basement is like really dangerous, so we don't let them down here. And there's no, like, I don't have a door I could close. So if I brought one of them down here, if he ever got, like, you know, wanting to roam, it wouldn't be convenient. If I remember right, there's no continues in this game. So now, even if I defeat the boss, it's all for nothing because I don't have any lives left. So I'm toast on the next stage regardless. I don't think I'm gonna defeat this boss. But even if I did, I'm toast. I'm experimenting now. The battle's already lost, so... life. Oh, The Mask. Never played this or knew about it back then as a kid. Did like the movie though. The movie is pretty alright. It's one of them that I watch every now and again. Probably watch it once every like 4 or 5 years or so. Definitely seen it a few times. It's been a while though. Is this game that hard? It's pretty brutal. Overall, it's not terrible. A lot of the bosses you can cheese. The first 2 or 3 stages they're not easy, but they're doable with a little bit of learning, and then once you get to that boss, it's just really bad after that. Welcome in, Raiders, by the way. Alex, man, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a fantastic stream tonight. Knights of Pen and Paper 2, if the link is to be believed. I don't know that game. I hope it treated you well, though. Sounds good. Full of jesters and dragons. I resemble one of those. Chozo Brain, welcome in, Chozo. No, this is night 2, so we're on default difficulty. Not that it matters. The difficulty setting seems hardly to matter. Thought the Grinch game on the PlayStation 1 was bad. I should give that one a play sometime. You like Knights of Pen and Paper? It's an RPG making fun of Dungeons and Dragons. Could be pretty alright. I have limited familiarity with the source material, but I do enjoy a good parody from time to time. No, we're on normal difficulty. So with a game like this, that's like a shorter game that's supposed to be beaten in one sitting, my new policy on the stream, the way that I'm approaching them now, is that on night 1, I play on the hardest difficulty. But if I can't beat it on the first night, then I reduce to the default on the second night. And sadly, we're on night 2. So, no, I'm just on regular difficulty. If I beat it on normal, I may go back for a hard mode play still, but we'll see. We'll play that by ear. Hey, thank you for the 20 stream streak, Chozo. Very much appreciate the consistent company. Almost 3 weeks of my nonsense. What is the money used for? It's just points. I think you do earn 1-ups at certain thresholds, but I'm not sure how much it takes to get a 1-up. It's a lot. But my sneak button isn't working. There we go. It's really difficult to turn left to right. It's really difficult to do it quickly. Oh, wait a moment. No, okay. I thought I skipped something. I didn't. I wasn't where I thought I was. Or the situation wasn't what I thought it was. We're fine. One of the best comedies from the 90s. Not many people talk about it today. Don't talk about the Mask 2, that one's so bad. Yeah, I've heard that's not particularly great. I haven't seen it. I think... I was trying to remember if I owned a copy of it, but I don't think I do. I think... Because the copy of the Mask that I have is a double feature DVD, but I think it's the Mask and Hook. Speaking of Hook, Pokemon says, I think the reason why Captain Hook hates clocks is because of this game. Yeah, what timing? I don't know what, just a horrible luck it is, but I could never seem to defeat this boss first try. It always costs me a life to defeat this boss. I don't get it. Having some lunch and going to order groceries, Chozo says. That's the way to do it, right? And they say you're not supposed to go grocery shopping when you're hungry. I always order things online for click and collect. I've never really used that feature. I imagine it's incredibly convenient, but I'm always buying I'm almost always buying some amount of like fresh produce, and I want to pick that out for myself. I don't want other people picking out my produce. Tears of the Kingdom, then Elden Ring. Glad the pain situation seems to still be under control. Really kinged up on that last boss. Well, see, that's why the thing is, it's so easy to just cheese that boss with the tornado. That's why it's annoying that I can't seem to ever do it on my first life. It should be so simple. But I always lose my first life at that boss. It's like a tax I have to pay. It just won't let me buy until I've lost a life. It's fine for most things. Meat, I'm a bit iffy about. Normally go to the butcher for meat anyway. Yeah, I probably wouldn't want my meat picked out either. Depending on what it is. I guess a lot of it's fine, but it's true. We were so strapped for cash once. All we could buy was large bags of rice and beans. Walking through the aisle, seeing people fill their carts with chips and soda and steak hits way differently. I've been there. I've been through I've been through seasons where we had to go very like subsistence level with our grocery shopping. Vegetables and fruits in Australia are all prepackaged for weight most of the time anyway, from grocery stores. See, like, there's... There it is. I thought that one-up had despawned. It's in a different place than I thought it was. The hat does not give you a life? No, the hat's the checkpoint. The extra lives are a mask. They look just like the thing that's in the top left. The mask that's in the top left. Yeah, the hats are a checkpoint. There's another extra life here. See? Oh no! Hit the wrong button. Is it even possible to defeat this boss with the punch? This boss, this enemy, feels like a boss, but it takes so long. Weird boss. Yeah, and its hitbox is very strangely placed. Okay, I'm not gonna bother with those gems over there on the right. I collected them last time. They don't help us in any meaningful way. By right, I mean left. Oh, it's so tedious. I don't want to use the hammer too much because I need to save my M points for the boss. The real boss, not the mini boss. Oh my goodness. That took all my life. Not my video game life, my real life. Twice as old as I used to be now. There we go. The doggo is the most important collectible in the game. It boosts your maximum life and magic capacities. Gotta collect the doggo every time. I forgot that it also gave us a refill, so I was being cautious not to burn too much of my magic. I forgot I was going to get it all back. That turned out to be a waste. The enemy's still alive. Yeah, that boss just doesn't have a chance. It's crazy. It's crazy the disparity between the bosses because like a couple of them are so easy they might as well not even exist, and then a couple of them are I have no idea how to even begin to fight. What? Oh. I need to go right and then left. That actually didn't take as long as I thought it would. I was intentionally not using my magic there just because I wanted to see how long it would take to defeat that clock without it. So here's one of the things. This clock enemy appears on like every stage, and even though it doesn't change in any way, it becomes stronger on every stage. Like on stage 1, the clock takes 1 hit with the hammer, and then now on this stage it takes 3. That's one thing I really don't like in games. When you have an enemy that becomes stronger on the later levels with no visual distinction, that really annoys me. Like I'm fine with the regular enemies becoming tougher later in the game, but give them a palette swap or like a funny hat or something. Like indicate somehow visually that they're not exactly the same anymore. Don't think I could play this game. Is there an easy setting? I think there is. Yeah, I think there's normal, easy, and hard. I would say you're not missing out on too much if you decide not to play this game. It's not some amazing hidden gem that everyone should play. You could do worse with your time. Like, I'd still rather play this than... Like, I still think this is time better spent than, like, Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt, but... I mean, I haven't made it all the way through this game, though, so my opinion of it could change dramatically. My opinion could change dramatically depending on whether or not I ever beat it. I don't know why that was so hard to do last time. I lost 4 lives here trying to do that. On our first run tonight. I was looking forward to hearing this review for many years, and now I know to avoid it. At least I'm a little bit better at reviewing video games than I am novelty soda flavors. A little better. It's kind of weird that when we collect the hat, it's kind of weird that it flies away like that. So yeah, it does look like it would, because it's usually when you have a checkpoint in a game that's like a floating thing like that, like when you activate it, it usually like changes in some way, but like stays there on the map. So yeah, it really does look like that hat is an extra life. So far as I'm aware, there is no doggo on this stage. If there is, I haven't found him yet. I'm just taking a moment to gather myself and consider whether there is any other way to do this fight. I do wonder if I run. Yeah, even if I run. Oh, nope. Hang on. Oh, cool. It damages me, so that's good. This should be faster if I could do it consistently. The hammer costs magic points, so that's why I sometimes take a long time between attacks, is I gotta let those build back up. It's cool that you never have to stay at 0. It does build back up automatically. Guess I can be using the regular attack in the meantime. Got me. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Finally. No, I don't think that works on bosses. I don't think the horn works on bosses. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think it does. Hey, Shadow, thank you for the GG. Alright, so this stage here is my PB. I have made it up to the boss of this stage. I do not know how to damage the boss. I've never damaged the boss of this stage, that I can tell. Not without taking severe amounts of damage myself, so... This is where things start to go really bad for me. Thank you for the GG, Kiss Army. Hey, Board Jams, good afternoon. Welcome in. I was actually fast enough there, I just didn't trust it. There's a doggo on this stage. I think I remember how to get to him. It's right at the end. Oh, they have to have the M points count back up from 0, by the way, because there's some places where you have to use the hammer to break the floor to make progress. And if they didn't have a way of restoring your M points, you could soft lock yourself. Doing good, good to hear. It's a good thing they at least thought about that. Probably the devs got themselves soft locked in playtesting. Put it in out of necessity. That'd be my guess. My completely uninformed guess. And completely uncharitable assumption. Got some Skechers slip-on shoes today. Right on. Size 11. Size 11 would be a little bit tight for me. We're nothing shorter than clown shoes. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, look. People on the internet call me a clown all the time. At least I'm in good company then. The platforming here is really annoying. Oh yeah, check this out. I don't know if I can show it off, actually. There's a 1-up here. I got it. I have no idea how on earth you're supposed to get that 1-up without dying. The platform never goes beneath it. No platform ever goes below that 1-up. So there is, so far as I could tell, absolutely no way to collect it without falling into the abyss. I think it's a safety 1-up. They give it to you to give you one chance in case you die. Maybe. Could just be a troll. I'm not used to, I guess I'm not really I'm just not used to enough to things like that being just for troll purposes in a game. There it is, okay. They even playtest this game at all. Yeah, failsafe there, yeah. Turtles has a troll pizza with the walls closing in on you. Gross. Alright, so the boss is through this, and, it's gonna get really ugly now, because I have no idea how to fight this boss. And, yeah. I have no idea how to fight this boss without being damaged simultaneously. This looks like a video game for sure. That does work. This is not going to defeat him, though, right? It can't possibly be how you're supposed to do this. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate that works. Oh. I thought I tried that. I thought I tried that on the first night. I guess I didn't. I guess I wasn't able to pull it off. I think probably I tried to do that move, but I probably kept getting hit before I could do it. Thank you for the GGs. Oh my goodness. Alright, new stage. Well, if that works on that boss, it probably works on that other one too. I have to try spamming that on the other boss too now. I really thought I tried that and it didn't work. Yeah, I guess I didn't, because protesting is going to change anything, right? That's good. That's good. That gives me hope that we might actually be able to clear this game someday. Is that thing in the background going to hurt me? Nope, that's a passageway. And go through here. I think I saw a doggo, so that's good. I think this stage is a maze. Like, I don't think the point is to get through the stage. I think the point is to find your way through the stage. Wow, that's a long way down. This is a massive stage. Like, there's so much stuff that I'm just completely missing. I'm still covering so much territory. Like, it's a lot. Every time we fall down one of these passages, it's such a long way down. Unless the point is to go all the way down to the bottom and then climb our way all the way back up to the top. Seems, though, that it could just be, like, the ultimate pick-a-path, though. Oh no. I've reset the entire stage. Oh look, the point is to climb our way all the way back up to the top. The clock sounds are so annoying, I could not agree more. Okay, 1-up acquired. That's nice. That's worth going out of your way for. Okay, then through here. The running and punching animation is pretty great. I mean, look at it. That's like this is how I punch in a dream. If I get in a fist fight in a dream, like these are the kind of punches I feel like I throw. I hate door mazes, Shadow says. Yeah, pretty rough. I'm not completely anti-maze in video games. But like pick a path like door mazes. Not the best variety. Haven't been down here yet. What? Oh no. Oh no, I think I'm supposed to grab that one on the way down. Oh, that's horrible. If that's the solution to the maze, I'm very upset. Did I try all of these before? I know if I try the wrong one, I'm gonna end up unhappy. This is the true boss. Spoiler alert for Kirby's Dream Land 2. Part of the reason that I play video games so strictly blind as I do now is because very early in the life of the stream, I played Kirby's Dream Land 2 on the stream. And I for some reason became obsessed with, determined I had to clear it in a single night and get the true ending, and I did, but it was super costly because Kirby's Dream Land 2 is brutal. To get the true ending, you have to find these hidden collectibles, and some of them require, like, solving puzzle sequences that are so mind-bendingly complex that they took me hours. And one of them is there's a massive pick-a-path door maze at the end of the game where you have to go through like 16 rooms with 8 doors in each room. And I didn't know this until like a year or two after I played the game. But apparently the solution to the pick-a-path is hidden in the game. But I never found it, and I didn't know that, and so I missed it, and so I had to brute force every possible door combination, one at a time. I got out a yellow legal pad, and I wrote out what felt like it had to be hundreds of combinations over like 2 or 3 hours of just just pick a path, door maze, just over and over and over again, trying everything one at a time. It was excruciating. Unfortunately, for us, I succeeded though. I made it through, and at the end of that night, I was never the same ever again, because now I want to do everything. Now I want to replicate that experience with every playthrough. So I insist that everything I do, I try to do as blind as I possibly can. It's good times. It's a good experience. There's really two. There's really two collectibles in the game that are super duper painful. And one of them is that pick a path, that door. Hundreds of doors pick a path, and the other is a you have different animal buddies that give you power-ups, or that work like power-ups, that you can only have one at a time, and there's a particular sequence where you have to juggle basically every animal buddy in the game in the correct order through this one massive puzzle of a level, and that also took me 2 or 3 hours to work out. I think it was a 10-hour playthrough altogether, which is not the longest, but for me, I was very new to streaming. I'd been streaming for like 3 weeks. And so a 10-hour stream, like 3 weeks into my streaming career, seemed like impossibly long. I usually figure it's people ruining games that make people want to do them strictly blind, not self-inflicted torture. It's kind of both for me. Oops. Wonder if I was supposed to go through that other one too there. I think I was. I'm constantly trying to recreate that experience where that Kirby Dream Land 2 experience where I miss a vital piece of information and then have to go through like a really roundabout struggling method to try and complete a game. Like, you know, like with Spawn. Like playing my way entirely through Spawn without ever realizing I have superpowers. Spawn was wild. That was great, too, because, like, I didn't even know I was doing anything wrong. Oh... What? I don't approve of where that took me. Oh yeah, Super Nintendo Spawn. I played, it took me 2 or 3 nights. I played through the whole game, but I didn't ever learn that you have magic abilities in the game. Which, I'm told that the bosses in the game were designed, like, with the intention that you would use specific magic abilities to defeat each of them. But I didn't know I had magic, so I had to just defeat them with regular moves, and it was really tough. But yeah, that was a Super Nintendo game. Fortunately, you can just mash the up button as you're falling, and it will catch the grate for you automatically. You don't have to time it or something like that. That would be intolerable. I think this level might not have a boss, because there's just an exit door at the end. I think that just getting to the doors maybe counts as all we need to do for beating it. I mean, there might be a boss right by that door for all I know, but... Oh no, that's not the way to go either? Oh no. Oh, we might be here a long time. I already feel like I've been here a long time, too. No, it's not that? I don't know what I've already tried and, like, checked off the list. Oh. That's the trick. You have to go back into that door? That's the trick? Get out of here. Also, I didn't find the doggo, so that's a shame. This might be the last stage. I played a game by this dev before, Chozo says. Yeah, we're on a PB. I'm making progress now. At least there's no timer. Yeah, thank goodness for that, right? What was that? There's some money up there? Excuse me, another one of these? One pick-a-path gimmick level is more than enough. It's not even hurting. It's not even hurting that guy. No, I didn't find the doggo on the other level. I'm scared to go through any doorways because I don't know what's gonna, like, just instantly teleport me back to the very beginning of the level. We can't actually go through the doors. We can only go through the vents and the elevators. Are you an enemy, or are you you're just decoration? Level doesn't make any sense. Oh, there's a doggo over there. No hidden vent in here. Oh, the floor is breakable up there. There's also a checkpoint. This level is gross. Do they try and get the song rights from the movie? Oops. The dog increases our maximum life and magic capacity. So it's not mandatory by any means, but it's really, really good to collect the doggo. I hit the checkpoint. Let's go. Those parts where you can break the floor are really difficult to see.
Payback.
100% I'm spamming this move. We have a raid coming in. Life begins at 8-bit. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Hope you had a great stream. If you'd like to share what you are up to, we'd love to hear it. Gotta keep that guy off screen. When he comes on screen, he can hurt me. Do we play retro stuff? We're on an indie game kick. Play Bloodroots and Nuclear Blaze. To say, I don't think I'm familiar with either of those games. Both very cool. What, if I may ask, what types of games are they? Are they like Metroid type games or platformers? I guess Metroid games are platformers, but run and gun, adventure games. I mean, you know what all types of games exist. I don't know why I'm listing every possibility. The music notes give me extra health. What is this game? Oh. The double music notes give me health. The single music notes give me magic. What is this situation where it's decided to give me infinite resources during the boss fight? Shoutouts to 8-Bit, by the way. Use that link to give our friend a follow. Bloodroots is action platformer. Use anything you can to take out the enemies. Bits of wood, swords, flamingos. Nuclear Blaze is like a Metroidvania puzzle platformer. You're fighting fires. You gotta keep the whole fire contained. It's awesome. Made by the folks that did Dead Cells. I've heard Dead Cells is supposed to be fun. Thanks for the shout out. No problem. Thank you for the raid. Alright. So we'll run in, we'll spam this attack a whole bunch. And then I'm just gonna try and be more cautious about... I was really like super reckless. Because I figured after spamming this 1,000 times, he had to be close to defeated, but that was a very bad assumption that I made. Blaze looks cool from what I looked up. Okay, that payback move is, not cool. How much health does this guy have? This is going on for a really long time. I get that they didn't want me to just, like, cheese him immediately with the magic like so many other bosses, but... I mean, maybe they really should have rethought my moveset altogether in that case. I can hang out up here. Can he get me up here? Oh, yeah, he can. This is really obnoxious. Oh no. Oh no, I think it's all over. That's unfortunate. Blaze can be beaten in 2 hours. Started it and finished it on the stream tonight. Right on. It's nice when you can nice when you get into a one night run through like that. Can I untie you? Come we can just run away and maybe not even fight this guy because I don't feel like I'm even doing damage. This guy has 1,000,000 health. I don't even think I'm damaging him. I think I'm doing something wrong. Hey, Sweesh, welcome in. Welcome to the worst, most never-ending boss fight I've ever been a part of. Oh. I don't get this boss at all. You and me both. It's finally over. Oh, hallelujah. That was brutal. That was a brutal boss fight. Thank you for the GGs. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you, Sweesh. Thank you, Kiss Army. There's no music for the credit roll. It just rolls in silence. That's kind of rude. Thank you, Zergling. Welcome in. Thank you for the GG. All that trouble, and that's the end. Lord Malachite, welcome in. I mean, we got a nice, like, little victory celebration there. Game over. Rude. After all those obnoxious sounds, you've earned peace. Oh, that's the way to look at it, Shadow. Not the best end at all. No music of that. Well, I do like the interpretation that the silence is our reward in a way. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that interpretation. Wow, yeah, that ending was obnoxious. I can't believe that horn attack works on the bosses. Not only that it works, but it seems to be the intended strategy. I don't have enough time tonight, but I do kind of think I could do a hard mode playthrough of this. I don't think it's different enough that it would be impossible. And especially if I can use that horn attack on the bosses. I could probably do it, but I can't turn around and do it tonight. Did you like the movie? Yeah, I think this movie's pretty good. I haven't seen it in a while, but it's one that I'll put on once every few years. I feel like it's a pretty fun time, this one. Well, it makes for a pretty short stream. If we end here, but I mean, it's almost midnight as it is. Adventure Island. Yeah, that's what I'm struggling to decide about. you still, got time. Well, I do, but I think there's a pretty good chance that I'm 2 more. I'm still up. I do, but I think there's a pretty good chance that tomorrow's stream is going to end up being a longer one. So I think it's probably better for me overall if I go ahead and end the night a little early on this high note. And oh no. Cows, welcome in. We just beat the mask cows, and I'm thinking about calling it a night here. Yeah, hi and bye then. See, we want more. Now I feel bad. I feel real bad. I think I'm gonna go. I think tomorrow's gonna end up being a longer stream though, so I think I am gonna just end tonight on a high note and raid out. It's good to have this one done. I might revisit it for a hard mode playthrough because I think that we could probably do that. Get some rest, Frownie. You earned it. Hey, and we've got a great stream here to raid into, so yeah, we'll do that. Our friend Natto is starting up a first playthrough of Echo the Dolphin. That game is so bad. Oh, I know it. I know it. I've played through it twice on the stream. My first playthrough was a horror story. It took forever to beat it. I was stuck on the last level for 21 hours, I think. Playing the original Genesis version, and then a couple years later I played the Game Boy Advance version, and I did a little better. On my second playthrough, I was stuck on the last level for 19 hours. So I did a little better the second time. Yeah, that wasn't all in one go. That wasn't a 21-hour marathon stream. That was across several nights. There's several nights where I just put in my password, suffer for 5 hours, and then just call it a night. It was brutal. I was terrible at it. So, we had a good victory tonight. Sorry for the shorter stream, but it's just, I think it's more convenient to wrap up here early. Tomorrow we're playing Dracula X on the Super Nintendo, and that one I think is probably going to end up... I'll be surprised if that's a one-night game. So, good chance, we're going to start early again tomorrow, but there's a good chance we'll run a little late, because I expect that game to be really tough. But first playthrough, blind playthrough, that'll be our last stream for this week, will be tomorrow night. It's no Friday stream this time. But we'll be back again next week with plenty more. Next week we're going to do Legacy of Darkness, at the very least. I don't know what else will be with it, but we're going to start up a playthrough of that at the end of next week. What time to start? Around 8 or 8:30 Central Time. Between around 8 or 8:30 is when we start. Maybe on Sunday. But no Friday or Saturday stream. Oh, the thing is counting down, my friends. Be well. Hopefully I'll see you again real soon, but we're all done for tonight. It's time to head out. Let's go on an adventure.